Okay, this is the video for level 3 for your Drumbot project. So you're watching this video if you've already done level 1 and level 2. In level 3, you're going to be creating your own drum beat that follows a backbeat. Okay, so let's open Drumbot sequencer, and we can see we've been searching for it, so it's already up there. Open it up. And of course, it's going to open up the demo first, and we don't need to have anything to do with that. So let's open the empty kit that we created in level 1. Okay, there's our empty kit, and that way we don't have to load everything up again. So there's our empty kit. We've got our hi-hat, we've got our snare, we've got our kick. And in level 2, we were using this drum kit to reproduce some of the basic drum beats from our worksheet. Okay, so now I'm going to create my own backbeat. So I know that for now we're going to keep TTs along the top on the hi-hat. We're just going to keep that the same. And we know that a backbeat drum rhythm has the snare on beat 2 and beat 4. The accent is on 2 and 4. So I'm just going to plug that in right there. So now I'm done with the hi-hat, I'm done with the snare. The only thing that needs to change is the kick, and this is where I'm going to have some fun and just experiment. So I'm going to put a kick on 1, and I'm going to let's put a kick on the and of 2. Okay, and let's do it on 3, and on the and of 3, and let's go on the and of 4. So 1, kick, snare, kick, 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 snare, kick. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay, so let's listen to what that sounds like. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that sounds kind of interesting. Now, of course, you can play around and you can experiment as much as you want. So I'm going to try, maybe I'll take away this 3. So I'm just going to take away the kick drum that's on beat 3. So it's going to be, we're going to have it on the beat for number 1, but then we're going to have it off the beat on number 2, off the beat on number 3, and off the beat on number 4. Let's hear what that sounds like now. Okay, so I kind of like the sound of that. So, of course, you can keep experimenting as much as you want, but remember our backbeat, the snare has to stay on 2 and 4. And for now, for this level, we're going to keep just TTs on the top. We're going to experiment with the hi-hat rhythms later, but we're going to keep TTs on the top, and we're just experimenting with the kick drum beat right now. So you can experiment as long as you want, but I'm going to save it like this. But actually, first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the sounds, because part of the fun of experimenting is finding different sounds. So I'm going to change the sound. Let's hear how it changes our beat. So I'm going to change the hat to, let's try effect 1. I like the sound of that. And I'm going to change the snare. I'm going to try an electro snare, kind of get an electronic sound. I think I like the sound of 2. And I'm going to change the kick drum as well. And I want an electronic sounding kick drum. So I'm going to go electro. I'm going to try number 2. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay, so now I'm going to press play and let's listen to it. Okay, so now we can hear that just changing the sounds, the beat has stayed the same, but it sounds a little bit different. And of course, you can keep experimenting. I'm going to save it like that, but you are free to experiment with sounds as much as you want. Just remember, it has to be a hat sound, hi-hat sound, a snare sound, and a kick sound. but so long as you keep it to that, you can do whatever combination of sounds that you want. So now to end our level, we need to click Save, and I'm going to name it as Drumbot Level 3, comma, my backbeat. Okay, make sure in your documents folder before you save, click Save. Okay, and then of course we need to upload it to Google Classroom. So go into the level 3 assignment, click Add, File, select files from your computer, and find level 3, My Backbeat. Okay, and that's the only file you need to upload, so you don't need to add more files. This is all you need for level 3. Click Upload. Turn it in. And you are done level 3. And great job. We'll see you on level 4.